Hello, welcome to the class. Today, fractions, decimals, and rational numbers. In the earlier class, we have studied something about fractions. Recall all those things. Oh, what is a fraction? Myself and my friend Ramu bought a milk bar. Ramu had to break that milk bar in half to share with me. He took one, given other to me. Ramu cut the milk bar into two equal parts and took one part and gave me other one. In mathematics, we call that part as a fraction. So fractions are used to represent smaller pieces or parts of things. Now see these figures. Figure 1 is a full circle and the figure 2, the circle divided into four equal parts, and here one single part, and in the other figure two parts, the last one three parts are there. This is a one part, it's a fraction of a circle, and two parts, it's also a fraction of a circle, three part fraction of a circle. We call them like one part from four parts, two parts from four parts, three parts from four parts. To indicate that fraction or that part, we need numbers, but not like a simple numbers. Fraction indicate in a different style by using numbers. To represent a fraction, we need two numbers, a number above another number or a number below other number. A simple line separates both the numbers. Examples: 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 5. Top number by bottom number. Top number represents the parts we have. Bottom number represents the total parts. That means the things divided into. In the figure, one part from four parts. So we have one part and the total parts are four parts. So it represents like 1 by 4. Two parts from four parts. 2 by 4. Three parts from four parts. 3 by 4. Now it's a square divided into two parts. One part out of two parts. So this is a fraction of a square. So parts we have 1 and the total parts are 2. So we represent like 1 by 2. Now rectangle, it's divided into 5 equal parts and we have 3 parts. So we say that 3 by 5, that is parts we have by total parts, that is 3 by 5. And one important thing of fractions, the parts divided thing into have to be equal. Now here we are having 36 fruits, different fruits. Now we know the fractions is equal to objects we have by total number of objects. So fraction of a papaya, that is 1 by 36, pineapple 2 by 36, apples 3 by 36, banana 4 by 36, pomegranate 5 by 36, pears 6 by 36, strawberry 7 by 36, sapota 8 by 36. Here about pet animals. Totally we have 7 pet animals, and cows are, 2 cows are there. So we represent cows like 2 by 7 because the number of cows we have 2 and the number of pet animals 7, that is 2 by 7. Now dogs 4 by 7, a cat 1 by 7 because one cat is there and total pets are 7. Like this we can represent parts of anything. Now types of fractions. Fractions are further divided according to their value, which depends upon the above number and below number. Now above number we call numerator, below number as denominator. If the top number is less than the bottom number, that means numerator is less than the denominator, the value of the fraction becomes less than 1. Examples 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 3 by 5, 4 by 5, 17 by 28, like that. Now we can say, because the top number is less than the bottom number, we call that number as proper fraction. The value of proper fraction after further simplification is always less than 1. We use these fractions to represent smaller parts of things. If the numerator is greater than the denominator, the value of that fraction becomes greater than 1. Example 3 by 2, 5 by 2, 4 by 3. In all the above fractions, top number is greater than the bottom number. After further simplification, the value becomes greater than 1. We can call that fraction as improper fraction. Now the combination of an integer and a proper fraction, that is 1, 3 by 4. Observe this number. You can see an integer, that is 1, and a proper fraction, 3 by 4. Mixed number is always greater than 1. We studied that improper fraction are also always greater than 1. That means some relation is there between improper fraction and mixed number. A mixed number can be written in the form of improper fraction, and at the same time improper fraction can also be written as in the form of mixed number. Now see this example 5 by 4. Numerator is greater than denominator. It's an improper fraction. To write it in the form of mixed number, we have to divide numerator with the denominator. So 5 divided by 4, that is equal to 1, 1 by 4. This is a combination of integer and proper fraction. So 1, 1 by 4 is a mixed number now. 1, 3 by 4 is a mixed number. To convert into improper fraction, multiply the denominator with integer part and add with the numerator. Now 1, 3 by 4 becomes 1 into 4 plus 3, that is equal to 7, and now place the denominator as it is, as below 7. So 1, 3 by 4 can be written as 7 by 4, which is an improper fraction. So mixed number is another form of improper fraction. In a set of fractions, if the denominators are same, then they are said to be like fractions. Fractions which are having same denominator, then they are said to be like fraction. Example 1, 3 by 4, 3 by 4, 15 by 4, 7 by 4. Here the denominator is same, that is number 4. So these are all like fractions. Denominators which are having different numbers, so they are unlike fractions. Now comparison of fractions. We compare the fractions to identify lesser fraction, greater fraction and equal fraction. Just by seeing like in normal numbers, we cannot tell that much easily which fraction is lesser, which fraction is greater and which fractions are equal, because the value of fraction depends on numerator and denominator. In like fractions having same denominators, just compare only the top numbers. If the top number is more, then that number will become the greater number. So example, the 2 by 7, 4 by 7, 5 by 7 and 1 by 7. Here denominator is 7 for all the fractions. That means these are all. Now in the top numbers 2, 4, 5 and 1, 5 is bigger value number. So in the above 5 by 7 is a bigger value fraction, and 5 by 7 is greater than 4 by 7, and it is greater than 2 by 7, and it is greater than 1 by 7. Unlike fractions which are having different denominators, we use cross multiplication method to compare unlike fractions. 3 by 5 and 1 by 3 are two unlike fractions. So multiply the numerator of first with the denominator of second fraction, that is 3 into 3, and multiply the numerator of second with the denominator of first fraction, that is 1 into 5. 3 into 3 is equal to 9 and 1 into 5 is equal to 5. So 9 is a greater number. Then by seeing this, we can say that 3 by 5 is greater than the 1 by 3. We can also compare the unlike fractions by converting them to like fractions. Now 3 by 5 and 1 by 3 both are unlike fractions. Now change the denominators of these unlike fractions so as same number. Then the fractions become like fractions. Multiply the second fraction denominator with the first fraction's numerator and denominator. That is 3 by 5 into 3 by 3. That becomes 9 by 15. Now multiply the first fraction's denominator with the second fraction's numerator and denominator. That is 1 by 3 into 5 by 5. That becomes 5 by 15. Now the fractions 9 by 15 and 5 by 15 are like fractions. And by observing the first fraction's numerator, 9 is greater than second fraction's numerator, 5. So 9 by 15 is greater than 5 by 15. So we can say that 3 by 5 is greater than 1 by 3. If there are more than two unlike fractions, how to compare? Finding out the least common multiple of the denominators to change unlike fractions into like fractions. Example 3 by 5, 2 by 3, 1 by 2. Now we have to find out the common multiple of three denominators. So multiples of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Multiples of 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 like that. Multiples of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and so on. So least common multiple of 5, 3 and 2 is 30. 3 by 5. Now change the denominator, all the denominators as 30. So 3 by 5 should be multiplied with the 6 by 6, that is equal to 18 by 30, and 2 by 3 multiplied by 10 by 10, that is equal to 20 by 30, and the 1 by 2 is to be multiplied with the 15 by 15, that is equal to 15 by 30. So these are now like fractions. In these like fractions, see the numerators. The 20 is a bigger number, and after that 18, and after that 15. So we can say 20 by 30 is greater than 18 by 30, and it is greater than 15 by 30. So the given fractions 3 by 5, 2 by 3, 1 by 2, 2 by 3 is greater than 3 by 5, and it is greater than 1 by 2.